well, we're back. Or I don't know. What way do we?
We have returned.
We have returned, yes, to Discworld.
Yes, we have returned to Discworld after an incredibly long hiatus of saying we were going to do it and then not doing it, and then things falling apart, things coming together. OBS trying to destroy your mind, mainly.
Oh, that was just we're not even sure if this recording was going to happen. It still might not. It seems to be crashing a lot. But no, we're back in Discworld with our good friend Rincewind, who should be on screen at the minute, for Discworld 2, Missing Presumed.
Indeed, a little play on Missing Presumed Dead, Missing Presumed
Death.
Missing Presumed Death. Yes, indeed. Now, as far as this game goes, John, would you be more familiar with this one or the first one?
I think I played the first one more, but this one I still played a good bit. And
I think I played this one a lot more, so I might actually not need to have a guide ready. I actually forgot to go look one up this time.
Okay.
But maybe I won't, and I'll just try and... I don't want to tell you what to do, but I played this game a lot. I think the reason I played this game so much is that the first game we had on the PC, this game we had on the PlayStation 1. I played this on a PS1 controller.
I did as well.
On a PlayStation, running like crap, but it was so novel to be playing what to me was like a very PC thing, like a point-and-click adventure game on a controller, that I would just obsessively play it. And I also think I really like... And again, I haven't looked at this game in, I don't know, a decade and a half or more. But I remember the atmosphere in this being really good.
Yeah. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like the art style and...
Yeah. The art style and the music and the performances. There's a lot more performers in this one than there is in the first one. It's not just 4 people. I think Nigel Planer, is in this a lot.
Yeah.
As I recall, he might be the guy that I keep pointing out every time he comes out. But I remember him being in it a fair bit. I don't know if Tony Robinson makes a return, but he's probably in it somewhere.
I can't remember. But the most important thing is Eric Idle revised his role as Rincewind. He's perfect as Rincewind, I think. But I should also point out, I'm wearing some Discworld merch as well. Not our merch, we don't have merch, but from the Discworld Emporium.
You have, of course, got the band with rocks in, indeed. Which I was listening to. I do like the audiobooks. I was listening to the Soul Music Tony Robinson abridged audiobook the other day, and thinking, this is a really good story. It's really good. It's really funny. The master of satire.
So whereas Discworld 1 was guards and kind of Colour of Magic, kind of the Colour Magic Light Fantastic type ones, this one's more moving pictures, Reaper Man.
There's a big, huge dollop of Reaper Man in it, which is fine with me. Oh yeah, I'm okay with that.
Both great books as well.
One maybe, I don't know if that's my favorite Discworld book, but it might be.
Okay.
It's hard for me to know, but. I really like Reaper Man a lot.
It's nice to have a bit more death action in this one. You have to deal with him quite a bit more, and he's a bit more of he's a bit closer to his book counterpart, but not quite.
He's much more of a character, but he's not entirely the guy or the anthropomorphic personification from the novels. Yeah.
And so I think I'll just slowly build this audio in from the game, and instead of us, well, that's if it worked. I don't even know at this point.
It looks like it's working to me. Now, I am on a bit of I think I'm on a slight, I don't know if it's like a half a second or a second delay here as far as the video to audio goes. But, I don't really care about that. We're just going to charge on because we spent so much time fighting with OBS. I'm not up for any more OBS fighting.
No, I just want this to work. See if this cuts out. We're just going to play Discworld 2 and have a bit of crack then.
Yeah.
So, time for new game.
Indeed. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait,
straight in.
Can I just say, there's a Lethal Weapon 3 joke at the start of this, isn't there?
Yes. There is. Yeah, because this, it's very odd how this all plays out.
All the things to reference. Lethal Weapon 3. Sure, go ahead.
Drunk Rincewind's the best Rincewind.
Indeed.
Oh, thank God the subtitles are working. Actually, I didn't even check them.
Mm-hmm.
And he had
Oh, Death of Rats, of course.
kind of minimal, I think.
Any minimal.
Possibly it was
Yeah, also the production value
and
of this
it
in comparison to the first game is dark.
And they're only like a couple of years apart.
No, yeah, this came out like next year or something.
Yeah.
I think this is literally came out a year later.
Really? No, I can't remember that either. What's that word for something that's clever and short? Damn, it's like what you make helmets out of. Nah. Oh, tin? I can't
Tinny.
say that a phrase of mine was tinny. Ironic, maybe.
What do you think of this drunk acting?
It's not great, but it's good enough.
Pithy, that's the word. The song was really pithy.
It just sounds like he has a bit of a speech impediment.
Yeah. Nope.
When you going on about songs?
Drama.
Hey,
I wonder is that the same assassin that we
over there, in the donkey cart
stole the
park.
ladders from?
That you
No, it was something.
dropped into the alley in the
Let's go
first
and
game,
see.
possibly.
That we basically
No, it's not
abused.
dangerous. It's the start
Yeah,
of the game.
several
They
times.
can't kill us off yet. Come on, trust me.
It's a wee meta joke there.
All
Yeah.
I'm gonna do is look.
It can't kill itself at the beginning.
Well, it's
Here
a
we go.
pretty poor
I
job.
hope everyone's seen Lethal
Think I
Weapon
can do
3.
something.
No. Oh, was that Grebo?
Catastrophe.
Or just it's similar?
It's a cat with an eye patch.
We've got
so-
9 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Grebo only
You know
has an eye
what we
patch
could
when he's
do?
human, though.
We could drive
True.
this
He
thing
has
out
one
of
eye when he's...
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm gonna say yes.
Donkey.
It's Chubby Grebo.
It's Chubby Grebo in
You could
a
put it.
cameo. We'll just assume
Yeah,
that he's
you're
come
right,
all the
you're
way from
right.
Lancre.
Looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Maybe this is taking place during Masquerade.
It could be.
Couldn't be simpler.
I like that though.
Thinking we should
The drunk
turn
acting wasn't
green
great, but I like the.
flask. What do you think? Maybe the red. Let's turn the green flask then. It's just a hunch. Remember the
Damn it,
time in the
Riggs.
high energy facility when I turned the yellow flask and blew everything up? Right, so I'm turning the red flask. then.
Exactly.
What? Did I say green? Well, I meant red. Look, we can do it your way if you... Look, I'm sure, okay?
Damn it, Riggs!
You ready? Aren't you going to miss all this stuff when they stop making these games?
Yes.
Oh, I
Aren't you
did,
just gonna
yes.
miss it
Yes.
all? I'm turning the flask. There, you see?
Especially because Discworld Noir takes itself way too seriously, or it's just
Grab the
just
cat,
something wrong with it.
Greenway. Take cover!
nope.
Oops.
That's my very own cat.
And we have a cat showing up on cue.
Well, the
Hello,
animation
Nala.
budget's
It's
increased at
crack.
least. Well, of course that's a good thing. It means they haven't spent as much on plot, doesn't it? They've probably halved the number of insane object puzzles for a start. Sorry, I mean clever lateral thinking exercises, of course. Trust me, I've been through this sort of thing before.
Nope.
No.
Remember that guy? He was very annoying.
Yeah.
Remember the number of times you talked to him and had the same fucking conversation over and over again, and he just repeated the same shit? And it kind of made me crazy.
Oh yes, I forgot about
Oh
this.
yeah, had Eric Idle write a song.
You're always welcome.
Oh, brilliant.
It's as nice as it can be.
Voice. Oh, we're gonna get to all. Okay, Nigel playing Eric Kate Robbins again, Rob Brydon.
'Cause
Okay,
it's
yeah, Rob Brydon again, yeah.
So there might actually be less voice voice
That's
actors.
three.
That's
I'm-
death.
Oh, is that
No
the
need
case?
to take a breath.
They just...
Just lie
just
around
know.
all day.
They just probably had more time to
With not
like
a single
do
bill
multiple
to
takes.
pay.
or there's a bunch of people who
That's
don't
death.
rate getting credited,
No more
maybe.
sicknesses or flu.
I hope not. Rob Brydon is a guy who they just assume can do all the voices, so it's been so long again since I played this, like, cause, like, who does Death?
Oh, yeah, because Eric Idle's doing him at the minute singing, but that's not his voice in the game.
Well, I think that's just a generic singing skeleton, you know, John, like your usual generic singing skeleton that you get.
Oh yes,
I think
sorry.
That's just what that is. That's not Death. Not all skeleton. Death is always a skeleton, but not all skeletons are death.
True.
It's like rectangles and squares or whatever. You know that old thing, rhombus. Death is a rhombus.
See, as far as like a parody song made for a video game on
It's very good.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know all the words to this song as well because I've seen this so many times. But I'm not going to sing a lot.
Ah, go on.
Because the lag will be dreadful. The lag will make it not work. It'll sound like I'm listening to it and then saying the words after, so I can possibly prove it. But that's fine. But I've seen this intro a billion times.
Maybe we can get it after we're done. We'll record you singing it, and then I'll overlay it over the video.
No, that's so much work. So much more work. You're already stressed out by all this bullshit for the last, like, I don't know how long.
And because I'm like in the game at the minute, I don't even know if it's working or not. I'm scared to check.
Okay.
I don't want to go near it. No.
Don't touch a damn thing.
Oh, here, John, do you think all of them are dead? Do you?
I'm simply rot. That's just a good line.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Ooh, that looks pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing rocks from afar, of course.
The best, my favorite credit.
Yep. GNU Terry Pratchett.
Oh, there they are. There's the lads.
Yep.
I remember that noise gets really annoying. They use that a lot in this scene. That little.
Colleagues, gentlemen, and fellow wizards.
That's Rob Brydon.
Here's looking at your bottom.
So's that.
Up your eye.
That's nice of him.
Pull the other one. It's got strange knobbly bits on. Happy hogs watch day.
I apologise for any like, crazy mic noises that might be happening because Nala's currently
colleagues,
headbutting it.
We are gathered here
sure just be
today
adorable.
for the final departure party of our dear, soon-to-be departed. Hooray!
Oh.
Good
Just skip
old
that or did it just
Windle.
skip it?
Nala
Don't
leant
forget
on the
to go
keyboard.
straight.
Damn you!
Things are going wild here.
Yeah. Cats don't appreciate good narrative pacing, I think.
One.
They just want to get to the fun bits where
Yep.
you get to kill things or something. It's not that
Yep.
kind of game.
I don't like the pointing bits, I like the clicking bits.
What?
Oh yes. Like,
Nothing. That's it. I hope.
yes, your soul
Right,
is attached
everybody,
by a little
our
bit,
funeral
bit
at
of
2:30.
string.
Drinks and ham
Yeah.
rolls in the main hall at 3.
That is a thing from Mort, I think, specifically. They do talk
Yes.
about
What's
there being a
happening?
thread.
All this
but I don't think it ever
service,
comes
do
up again.
you? I'm dead, I am.
There's Rob Brydon again.
Yep.
I demand to be taken away to a better life, as per contract. Oi, things were different in my day. You died properly, not like the deaths you get nowadays. He says he's not dead.
No.
I
One of the many
dead,
Monty Python references
but
will
I'm
be in this
still
one.
bloody ambulatory.
Yes, you got
No,
the
you're
fucking
not.
the corpse
You're
collector
fooling
guy.
no one
Yeah.
but yourself, you
Bring
know.
out your living dead. Yeah.
The stoning
He looks
is a big
of
one.
course. And the jelly baby.
Smells
I
dead.
forgot about that.
Of course, he always did, though.
Oh, that's rude.
And I suppose my word doesn't count for anything around here. I can't be dead if I'm still talking, now can I? Look, old chap, it's our considered professional view that you are an extinct wizard. your opinion doesn't count because you're dead. Oh, yeah, good point. Well, I suppose I'll just sit here then, shall I? I suppose it takes a while. So, how is death, actually? See any, white lights, tunnels, girls with harps? Oh, yes, please. I'll take 2. No?
At least this one, there's not as
If it's
long
heaven,
a
I wish
pause
I'd done
between,
wicked things when I was alive.
Yeah, the technology
What's
is better
happening
so
to
that
me?
it can play the next wave file much more quickly.
Well, it
than
seems
in
that
the
your
last one where there
body's
was
dead,
Like a solid
but your
second and a half
soul's
to 2
still
seconds between
in-
them sometimes.
Yeah.
well, in residence. Well, I'm not hanging about here for the rest of my afterlife. I've had a hard life, Arch Chancellor. I'm entitled to a bit of paradise. I've read about it. Young women and wine and whatnot. Look, your life's over. You're not supposed to moan about it.
Remember this
And
being a kind of
definitely
like
not
overly
supposed
long.
to contemplate any
They're like,
any
okay,
definitely
okay.
is.
what not.
Come on.
Yeah,
Go skip Rincewind.
for this?
that tends to happen a lot with the
Where's
wizard scenes in all these games. I think they're trying to replicate the sort of rambling nature of how they interact in the books.
Yeah.
Where one will say something and then someone will pick up on the wrong thing in
Why
that
not?
sentence and go off on a tangent, and then Rid Cully will get
It's
pissed off and try to get them off his
unhygienic.
contract.
Yeah.
Which I assume that's supposed to be Rid Cully because he just said it was unhygienic.
Yes.
We can't have him near
And I don't know if they name him in this game. They didn't in the last game.
The health inspectors
Looking
will
fly
help
in
us.
his kind of pinkish.
His lavender
good
robe
point.
is pretty badass.
Lavender, yeah,
yourself, Windle.
looks
You
like-
know,
You
you know, I
can't
like them,
decompose
I
here.
like that.
I shall have
I
to
bet
ask you
it's
to
with
move
colours
along.
like that.
It looks like something Prince would wear.
Comes to something when
It
a man
does.
can't even
Yeah.
not stone
He has his own.
peace.
He has his own purple now officially.
Eternal rest,
Yeah.
eternal rest, is it?
Yeah, there's an
Prince
official Prince purple.
Well, I'm not going to take this line down.
They took like, is the, you know the way you get that like
I have to find
Pantone
myself a nice
thing where you get like a
shallow
number
grave.
assignment for a color and then it's official.
Yeah.
They took there was a piano that he was going to take on his next tour that they basically sampled the paint on
Oh.
and made that the official Prince purple. No, so there is a Prince purple these days
Nice.
that is like, yeah, you gotta look it up. I can't remember what it's called. It has a name, but I can't remember what it is now. But it's Prince
There's
related.
been too much of this sort of thing lately. Rincewind?
I'm turning the. I have a feeling that I might just be.
You're gonna push an OBS button.
I pushed an OBS button. I put the.
crash?
I put.
Rincewind.
I put the volume down slightly
Now,
on the game.
As you're
Okay.
aware, there have been some very odd
but we'll see.
goings on in this city of late.
I always thought
I am
the
referring, of course, to the
the
sudden
aspect ratio or
disappearance
the-
of death.
the angle, the
Yeah.
perspective of this scene is bizarre.
It really is.
But their souls aren't
Like
being
everything's being viewed from
taken
above, and the other
They're
wizards
dead
sort of are, but
and
Rincewind is
alive.
full side on.
Yeah.
Like he's just
And
hovering
now
there.
it's
It's
happened
they
to poor
didn't want to
Windle.
go through animating him because this
Death's
is him
And
throughout
we
the
need
game.
to summon him
Yeah.
back.
Kind of slumped
So,
over.
here you go.
It's this
We
angle,
need to
yeah.
perform the
I think
rites
I'd
of
mentioned before.
Ashket.
I'm not a fan of
I suppose you have a
Rincewind's
list of
design
mysterious
in the sense of like
ingredients that are now
I
to
think
run
his
up and
robe
collect.
should look kind of rubbish
What?
and tattered. It
He
looks
looks a bit too fancy.
too
now.
fancy for my
You know
liking.
that.
Yeah.
I just had a dreadful suspicion.
Right. Yes. So yeah, they want to perform the rite of Ash
All
Kent
right,
yes.
so what have we got to find?
and summon Death, so they can ask him
Well,
why the fuck
it's
he's
a
not
rush
doing
job,
this job.
so just the bare minimums will do.
Can you remember
Oh,
what you
yes.
need
We
for
need
this? Oh,
3
Yes.
equal-sized
I
sticks
do.
of wood and
He's
4
ruined it.
cc
He's
already put it
of
up on the
blood.
screen. I was
That
about to
shouldn't
name all
take
3
more than a few
things.
minutes.
I remember we have to
Is there
make.
not like a bunch of extra stuff where you need like a bell and a candle and... Or is that maybe just in the
What
books?
is
They
it
say they need all that other shit, and it turns out they
Just
only
say
need
that,
like the blood
we
and the
needed
candles.
more than the bare
Yeah.
minimums.
'Cause the rest is just for decoration and just for the look of
Yeah.
things.
I'm just planning for the future is all.
Well, the rest is all just flesh and
That should be
stuff.
there you go. There you
Dribbly
go.
candles.
This is a death rite after all.
We'll have to make some bees sweat.
Indeed,
know
yes.
the routines.
With chilies, I believe.
Yeah.
A bit of sparkle and glitter in the air,
remember that,
vile
don't you?
Charles stench erupting from
There's
the
just going to be a
spoons,
lot of wandering about,
lovely
chatting to
dribbly
people, and lifting
candles.
anything that's not nailed down at
That's
this
what
point.
it is.
Exactly. That's every adventure game from the
None of which
90s.
we'll need at all.
That's right. Just the wood and the mouse's blood.
Yeah,
never
but
seems
then
to
you
be any
also
way of
need to
getting
get.
that
I remember.
decent
Yeah,
moment
so you
to
do.
rest
You need
around
to get the
this
dribbly
place.
candles and a book, right? Do you need a book too? I think.
Maybe.
I think he has it because you can look. I think is it well. Say now, but we haven't got the luggage yet. Does the luggage just show up
Yeah, actually, I think they
Well,
just
just
didn't
turns
want
up
to put
next,
it
you know.
in the
The
scene.
right
like that?
stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that music. I'm being triggered by this music now.
So
I'm being
with a
fully
few
triggered
with
by
a few
this
options,
music.
yeah, it's great.
Oh,
We can go to the garden. We could go to Ankh-Morpork. We could
Oh.
go back to the dining hall. There's the high energy facility. Oh, it's
John,
so much.
John, I'm having a moment here. See, this is the horrible thing that corporations like to exploit. What's happening to me right now?
Oh, yeah.
This is why they keep remaking all these friggin' games. Because of this, I'm just like, this is the nostalgia.
The
and I
warm feeling.
apologize. But it's like that music. There's something about that music.
I'm gonna go back into the
Oh,
dining
there's the
hall.
luggage.
Yep, he's back.
Is there anything you can pick up in here?
That's what I want to see. So we'll just go.
I would try
We'll
and
just
scoot
do
it
what
up,
we're
but
saying.
without
We'll just
something to
click
put it in, I
everything.
would just make a mess.
Yeah, so this is just a sort of a
Food. It is vaguely organic
right
and
click
probably
to
could
look
be
at,
placed inside
left
the
click
mouth
walk to,
and
double
Yeah.
click to interact with, right? And that's it.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all there is to this. I'm not going to click the Arch Chancellor because I know
Okay.
he's just going to repeat himself, and
Yeah, I
know
don't
what?
think there's anything in here.
I
no.
wonder why they always make coffins so sturdy.
Good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, my mouse is fighting against me now.
Is it actually? Oh, when the screen moves, it tries to stay in the same place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it moves down to stay on the same point on the art.
Where
Yeah.
do you think should we
I think we go to the high energy facility and
Yeah.
talk to Ponder Stibbins and his mates.
Talk to the
And
Beatles.
Is that Big Mad Drongo? Is it?
Yeah, Big Mad Drongo, Ponder Stibbins, and Adrian? No, Adrian Turnipseed is Big Mad Drongo, isn't he? Who's
I
that?
think that's his real name. That's Ponder.
wait. Oh,
That's
Skaz?
Skaz. Yeah, he's like Skaz sounds like Ringo Starr, as I recall.
Yeah.
But it's probably Rob Brydon. Gonna guess it's Rob Brydon doing a Ringo Starr impression.
So I.
All right, you just got a whole bunch of. What did you just pick up? You just grabbing everything
Yep.
here?
Yep. I just
Oh, you gonna? Yeah.
like you. I was just triggered there and realized. Oh wait, all the stuff I can pick up.
All the ants have run away. You've like debugged it.
Debug. Computer
Aye,
jokes. Oh,
Right. So what did you get there? You got bellows. You got a magnet, and you got an actual test tube for putting mouse blood in, I believe.
yes.
Is what
yeah.
that's used for. Can you look at the little Rite of Ash Kente paper? Does it blow up to
Yeah.
full screen and let us like see? Ah,
There we go. That's the
good
luggage
on
now.
You're doing the important thing of making the inventory fucking usable.
Right. So. Oh. Okay.
Right. So yes,
4
mouse's
cc's of
blood,
mouse blood. Ugh.
3 equally sized sticks.
Yeah. I can't
They have
remember how to
be
get
sticks
them at
of
all.
Equal length. Oh.
3
I think
sticks.
is it 3
Must be
broom
exactly the same
poles or
then.
something?
I'm sure we'll work it out.
Glitter
Oh,
dust.
glitter dust.
Maybe I can shake down a few
Can't
pixies.
remember how to get that one.
Oh, is that something to do
Oh
with
no, I
Mrs.
do. I
Cake?
do. I know. It's.
Oh, where do you get that from?
It's movie reference. Let's say.
One smell.
I think the bell.
Oh, I
the,
remember the Marilyn Monroe thing. Yes, I remember that.
The smell I remember.
The smell I remember. I remember the imp that relates to.
Yes.
Yes, of course, yes. Wax from Sweaty Bees.
Okay, so
Well, we've got a good idea of where we need to end up, I
Yeah.
think, with all of these.
let's talk to Skaz then.
Yeah, let's have a wee. Oh, yeah. They see all the same symbols, but they're all nicely animated slightly differently.
Yeah.
Great. But the background noise is so loud here.
Right.
Yeah. It's almost the tank engine.
Alright, the fat controller was very unhappy.
Name I have.
Oh no, said Thomas.
Oh, lovely.
I think your impression's much better than mine, but that wouldn't be difficult.
That's this conversation off to a good start.
And it also doesn't
Mike's
say
very
much for
good
yours.
either. No.
Are you
Oh my god, the background noise is ridiculous in here.
Overwhelming, almost.
just answer the
Almost as
question?
bad as the woods in the first game with the fucking background fucking animal noises. They're so bad.
You know, I mean, what are, like, you know, any of us really, you know, actually doing
Yep, hippie students.
from a cosmic
Yeah.
point of view.
We get it.
Yes.
What?
What are you doing in this room?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, working, you know, on this new magical engine for working things out.
Yeah, they didn't sort out the sound issues, let's say, by
No.
the second game anyway.
Punches
No.
numbers into little bits.
Amazing. What's it called?
We, right, call it X.
And I already broke it. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have like talked to him and he would have said how great it was and just don't touch that test tube and then
Yeah,
I just-
name.
Is it because you can't understand longer?
I'll break whatever I want.
What?
I'm on a mission from God.
Somehow or another,
Indeed.
I feel that a three-letter name just isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
Really? That's astonishing. It really is.
I think we'll exhaust the conversation with Skaz and then we'll leave. I don't think.
Yeah. Does Ponder not have anything useful to
Oh
tell
yeah, I
us now?
suppose yeah. And that is the most unponder Stibbons.
He is. It might be the worst characterization in all of the Discworld games.
Oh no,
their
no.
Captain Carrot in the first game was pretty bad.
Oh, Kevin. Who's Kevin?
One of
Kevin's
my
right here.
research assistants.
There we go.
Indeed. I think he's a mouse.
You know.
Oh, he's an ant.
invertebrate politician.
He's an ant. He's one of the ants in the anthill.
Literate politician.
You know the whole thing as well of Kevin in
Invertebrate.
Terry Pratchett's mind. All his fan base is called Kevin's.
Lives in that test tube.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, did you not? Oh, that's
No.
You should look it up. It's actually kind of funny. I think he just kind of said it as a flippant thing in an interview, and then it was just kind of
Okay.
adopted that we're all Kevins.
Okay. It's weird that I don't know that.
Leggy little objects you have running around the place.
Oh, those. Oh, you know, they're ants. Yeah, ants. They got legs, sticking out bits. on
Sticky outfits.
You get them in sandwiches and picnics. That's what they're like, you know, that's what they call.
I am perfectly aware of the existence of ants.
Don't know if anyone can hear this awesome bass line happening.
Dum, dum, dum. Yes, I can friggin' hear it, let me tell you.
Ah, they're in
I am
fact
acutely
the
aware.
essence of my, you know,
Yeah, I can't spend much longer in here.
Do they have...
When we were designing
I know this is asking a lot from an adventure game from this era.
what would it all
Do they
be
have
so
separate
new
sliders for
everything
music and sound effects?
about
And
when
I'm
did,
gonna
you know,
check
our
now.
system
And I'll
So
just.
why have you put an antidote inside?
I get it. I don't know if that joke plays anymore because I don't know if you get the Intel Inside ads anymore.
Put all the bugs in right at the
Right,
start.
I'm skipping this because.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it
my
goes
God.
on so
The
long.
sound,
Oh, it
the
goes on
sound
so
is
long.
crazy. Just say goodbye, Disguise.
Bye.
Right.
Right,
Sound
so.
and subtitles. Right. So, does that count as music or sound effects? I think it's sound effects.
Sound effects, yeah.
Right. There we go.
Put it there.
Yeah,
Put the
keep
music
the voice
up, actually.
Yeah, the music's getting swallowed by that background noise.
Yeah. I don't want to put the music up too high because the voice is the important part.
It is.
So let's talk to Ponder because.
Talk to Ponder, and hopefully this will be more palatable.
Yeah.
So, what have we here then?
Thorns! Billions and billions and billions of thorns!
Pardon me while I just edge closer to an appropriate escape route, will you? Please don't let me disturb your meditation on world domination.
Okay. That was.
Oh, lovely. giant drink mixing machine.
Drink mixer? You call the
Another
greatest
Rob riding
magical breakthrough
Yep.
of the age a drink mixer?
Yes.
I think you might be right about this 3-person cast,
All right.
John.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a giant centrifuge now. But one
So we
day,
actually we've less of a cast in this one.
day,
Less
They-
of a cast, but a higher art budget.
Yeah, what they saved in the cast, they put into the art, and clearly the sound got none of the attention. Actually, that's not true. That's not fair.
Actually, you know, the sound maybe got too much.
And I think it's Rob Lord does the music for this game, and he does a fantastic job. Because as you mentioned, yeah, you got kind of triggered earlier, and
Yeah,
it's going to happen throughout this one.
that music all sticks in my
There's
head.
no
Like,
truth at all that splitting thorns causes the brain to melt. No truth at all. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better and better. They laughed at me and said I was mad. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a real nice night. No, day.
You're a loony.
Loony?
He's very like the troll in the psychiatrist's office.
yeah, Millennium Hand
We'll see
Entry.
about that. They called Mad Dog McAxeman a loony.
Well, that could be because he used to dress up like a crayfish and go running up and down the high street.
That wasn't him. It was another one.
No, it wasn't. He was the idiot who accidentally ate his own feet. For heaven's sake.
Yes. Well, people always scoff at what they don't understand.
Well, I understood he scoffed his own feet. So, what is a thorn, actually?
No.
Oh,
A thorn? You want to know exactly what a thorn?
Good heavens, no! That's why I asked.
Oh, yes. I can tell you all about thorn.
Well?
Aren't you going to say please?
Jesus Christ.
All right. Please tell me what a throne is.
A thorn.
Like that Eric
is a
Idle keeps
magical
mispronouncing it
particle,
as well.
The quintessence
Yeah.
of magic
Thorn.
itself. Inside this thorn accelerator, I can take magic and whir it up to a massively increased speed. Imagine high-powered magic, spells 1,000 times more efficient than before. With this power in my hand, I
Give your creature life? Be the envy of your friends? Get girls through hypnotism? Make in your spare time?
Yes,
I don't know what that means.
yes, all that and more.
All the jokes slammed.
no, but there's so many of them.
Starbase 9.
Look, you're a busy man, or at least humanoid.
Would you like to see a brief documentary clicky display about my work?
Cookies,
No, thank
yes.
you.
Clicky's big
We have a
in this.
guidebook.
We got a bit of that in the first game where they're just discovering it.
Had the alchemist with his octocellulose, yeah.
Make the universe tick.
No, that's all right. I know what makes me tick. I'm tick when I accidentally put sugar on my sausage.
I get it.
I
Alright.
don't see this as being a new age in magical energy. Still, might be a few arts grants in it. Try gargling lager and curry, then take a ride with a piece of canvas.
Yeah,
it
the
for
introspection ones are.
Yeah.
We should. I think we should hit those a lot.
Yep.
Let's talk to Mad Drongo.
Yeah.
Big Mad Drongo.
Now that we've hopefully made the sound a bit more palatable, so
Yeah, indeed. That's Nigel playing her there.
yeah. Basically doing his character from
Young Ones.
Young Ones, yeah.
Be cosmic uncertainty, man. Kind of like you've got an animal inside this box, only it's a cat.
The box is a cat.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like.
See, his audio seems even lower now.
Yeah, he's
So the noise is actually
itself and go for a ride.
that sound effect is annoying again.
It's like it's slowly creeping up and getting louder and louder.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, lovely.
I think it's just really poor
So you're
audio
a research
balance
Yeah.
in
fellow,
general.
are you? Free housing, wage and medical benefits, and this is what we get for all our outlay.
It's not such a good job. I'd leave it if it weren't for the perks.
Okay, that's...
What have you been doing?
I don't understand. I feel like that was supposed to be a joke, but I don't understand it.
It's
Yeah.
like a manifestation of cosmic energy.
Looks like a giant centrifuge to me.
How does Rincewind know what a centrifuge
it's
is?
like spiritual
Because he exists
purifying
in between this world and our world.
elements of the sound.
He's meta.
Yes. Oh yeah, he definitely is.
So what did you lose?
I lost, right, all the unneeded creamed corn and diced carrots that had burdened my psyche.
I get it.
Incredible.
He had a chunder.
I mean, I never even knew I had them in there.
Fine.
Right, so...
One wonders if the public knows that their valuable taxes are being spent on the creation of a giant merry-go-round. Still, there might be some sort of use come out of it. You could charge kids 10 groats a go and watch them spew candy floss all over the walls. At least it would give the ants some...
Oh, that's a hint, isn't it? That's a hint to
Is it?
something, yeah. Ew.
Oh.
Thank goodness this robe is washable. You, on the other hand, appear not to be. Why don't you have another ride?
Right. Okay. To the gardens, perhaps?
Yep. Yep, hopefully the sound is a bit better there. I don't think there's like...
That leads to the university grounds.
Okay, Nala wanted to know where that led to.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Nala. We're
Yep.
all very curious.
She is currently pushing the hand that I have on the mouse, so
Oh, cool.
we'll see how this goes. No, let's come over here. Good card.
There
Oh,
just had to be a knob at the end of the course.
don't understand exactly what that means, but it's still funny because it's the way he says it.
Yep. I do know he talks a lot about spleens here.
Does he?
Hello there.
Yep.
Fine day for it.
Or maybe he just says one line that I just remember very, very well.
Yeah, for it? You see? My
There we go,
spleen
straight
still
away.
Remembers.
Remembers what?
Well, it remembers. I don't.
Don't know
You'll
why
never make the shot, you know.
I remember that.
You probably heard it a million times.
Why, you arrogant young whipper-squatter. What's this?
And you know, just like that, I know how we get the equal length sticks.
That's yes, it's though you go straight out the croquet hoops, right?
I'll get that.
That's a
It's probably
different
for me.
one.
That's a different puzzle.
we-
Oh, it's it's the mallets.
Yeah.
It's the handles of the mallets. Yes. Yes. Then I think I solved a different puzzle.
You did, yeah.
Bloody varnish industry. That's what's behind it.
What?
Yep.
It's them. They drain all the sap out of them, you see. Tree vampires. That's
You
what
need
I
to
call
get
them.
three things. It's like a Windlepoons steal his friggin'
Yeah.
cane from the first one thing, isn't it? Where you gotta swap them out.
Although I don't think you have to do the weird timing thing in this one. It's just you just click on them and he'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was extremely aggravating in the first one. Because it was like, I was so sure that was the thing you had to do, but it was just like, every time you clicked on it, it just wasn't the time.
Yeah.
And it was baffling to know what the time was.
Oh, let's get his
The
insight.
simple charms of a quiet life. I could just stand here and watch it all day. The pure green grass, the gentle sun, the tedious old fools hitting balls with long sticky things. Yeah, you're right, really. Let's get out of here before we find ourselves joining in.
All right, I think you need is it a flamingo. It's like Alice
See
in
you later.
Wonderland style.
Yes,
Replace a flamingo, and an
flamingo.
umbrella.
And a shark, I think is
Yeah,
one.
that sounds about right. Yeah, it's like a small hammerhead shark, isn't it? Which I don't remember where that comes from.
No.
No. Oh, there's guys outside here. Sounds like they're cutting the grass today.
Oh.
They love to do that at the worst times.
Do they not know
Good
that you're
stuff.
recording?
They don't. I should just stick my head out the window and let them know.
Excuse me. Well, it's not coming through too much, so.
Indeed. It's fine.
Really sorry.
Stop beautifying my street, bastards.
Hello.
Alright, I just hit the same thing
Really
again.
So
Okay.
you'll all just have a nice game here then while I go off and work, eh? Right. Don't mind me, I'll just be over here saving the entire universe then. Tricky shot.
Okay. The Dean doesn't have much to say in this.
He does not.
Very nice sticks on those croquet mallets.
Wait, we're trying to play a relaxing game.
Fine, fine, don't let me disturb you. I'll just be over here saving us all from certain doom.
Yes, so the insight's a very important button in this game.
Indeed. Maybe the most. I wonder if you could get through the whole game by just using that particular
No, because
thing.
there is...
Do you have to do things to motivate people in other ways and find other things out?
Because I remember a certain puzzle is literally having to choose the right dialogue option.
Yeah. Yes. There's Mrs. Is it Mrs. Cake?
Yes, yeah.
You have to like work out.
Well, that's
She
a
keeps
bunch of
giving you the
lectures of the
answer
works.
before you ask the question, and you
Yes.
got to work out what the right question is
Which
first. Yeah.
I'm kind of looking forward to because I can't remember the sequence,
just a turn
but
of phrase.
I want
I
to see
swear
if
it
we
just
can
slipped out.
get it
Yeah.
first try.
I in no way intended to pass any sort of derogatory remark about your chosen form. Not here.
Oh, yeah.
However, I personally
donkey
find
carts,
that having
please.
an arboreal primate as a companion has been an enriching, nay, invigorating experience.
I think he still hits him
Well,
here.
that settled him down.
Probably. Oh,
I do wish he'd just let it rest. I don't
There
see
we
it
go.
matters if people accidentally say monkey.
no.
Oh,
So, at least you
They
chaps
must
are
have
having a good
listened to
day
the
of it.
criticism of please stop having saying,
Balmy afternoon, breezy
Did you get the number of
bright,
that donkey
Get
cart?
another donkey cart. Or if you're gonna do it, you gotta record it multiple times.
suppose
I believe there
that
was a
makes it monkey
second
shine then.
recording of it, wasn't there? There was one
Yes,
instance where he said
yeah.
it differently.
or Rob Brydon said it for
Well,
him.
he's
Yeah.
the one who said it
Oh,
first.
that's right. Yeah, that was one of the fill-in Rob Brydon lines where it was definitely not Eric Idle.
Seen any good sticks around
Oh, here we
weird.
go again. Seen any good sticks around here?
Yeah,
Hint.
sticks. I get it.
I'll just go
Hint.
off and keep looking then.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know, the sooner I get Death up and on his feet again, the sooner I might open up some more avenues for promotion around here.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.
Was that kind of like a veiled threat at the librarian? Like, as soon as I get Death up and running, like, he might kill you.
Oh, here he is. Here's this terrible character. He's just irritating. So, is it Kate Robbins, is it?
Probably. Yes, yeah, I think it is.
Who does this and every other woman in the game as well.
Who?
I guess it's kind of like South Park in a way, because that's how they do it. It's just the two of them and, like, Janine Garofalo, basically, and that's it.
One hesitates to ask any further, really.
You know what?
Cool, that's enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
Rincewind,
enough.
I didn't mean to.
But I do recall this imp singing a song about being a silly little gimp.
Do you want to hear the silly little
If you
song?
want to hear the silly little song about you say
Yeah.
I'm a smelly little imp. Because that's the whole thing, is like
So that's it, is it?
their boots really smell.
That's your
Yeah.
entire
Right, they got
repertoire,
really
just
smelly
sitting
boots.
around and saying, oit.
Is that all? No, why? Oh, you say I'm
There we
just a
go.
smelly little imp, and so I
Terrible.
say hooray-oh. You say that I'm a silly little gimp, and I say
There's like a
go
weird
away.
reverb on it as well.
'Cause I'm
Yeah,
smelly
it's
over
like
here,
a
and
trill
smelly over there.
and she's
Yeah.
singing.
I'm smelly,
Oh.
smelly, smelly everywhere.
Kind of lost your rhythm there
Yeah.
with loading up the next file.
And then I sing all day, oh. Oh, you say I'm just a
I'm gonna
silly
help her, I'm
little
gonna try and,
imp, I say it's okay, oh. You
Click.
say a
Yep.
piece of string is limp, and I say the word potato. Limp,
Click.
limp, limp, here, limp, limp, limp.
It's actually working pretty well now.
Feelings everywhere. How long's it take to skin a bear? And I say, oit!
Quite. An imp with curious steel sole boots. That looks curious.
Ah, yes, this is the...
Look,
Isn't this the
I hope you're
bad
writing
smell,
this
right?
down. I mean, what do you want me to do? Shout, hint?
Oh, you can ask about the boots. And,
Yeah, we might as well. We'll go through the motions here, even though it's painfully
This is an
obvious what we do.
important item.
Yeah.
They're the home of your stench.
Are they the home of your stench? What a weird thing to say.
Stench. They are, in fact, the
That's
ideal
right.
dream home.
Because they're not... You need to go and get... Is it Philo Ron? You need to go and
Oh,
get his
yes,
smell?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love in the books how it's described as a separate entity.
Yeah, that it, like, sort of clings to him
Yeah.
as he moves around.
I've met people who have that, like, almost like this
Tangible
distinct...
smell.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, oh, that's solid. That's a solid thing.
Yep.
That's entering my nose. Yeah.
It's like you wouldn't want to be in a lift with them.
Goodbye
No.
for now.
Goodbye for now.
Oh.
Right. So let's see. Could this possibly be the solution?
My God, John, how'd you figure that? And now the character is gone.
Yes.
I think in Act 2, they come back. They reappear there, I think. And you need to do something with that rooster.
Yeah.
I remember grabbing it by the neck
Oh,
somehow.
yeah.
You have to do this, and then it goes in. Is there like birdseed that you get, or I don't even know
Probably.
if we even do we need it now?
I don't think we do. It's the...
Is it to wake somebody
Oh.
up or something?
Actually, no, I think we get... I know what we do. I know what we do.
Do you have the thing on you?
No.
Is there corn?
We have to...
Corn involved?
For some reason, Rincewind has refused. He's refusing to go any further.
It never really
Right.
struck me as a
Click.
cupcake.
Up high, up above the librarian.
Oh, God.
Yeah. See, that's where the path goes. I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah. That's not VM scum. That's in the
Yeah,
game, John. That's how the game
I
always
forgot.
was.
I do
Yeah.
remember, however, that...
Over here, this is where the bees
I
are.
yeah.
See this?
Yep.
This is the point where I got stuck in this game because I didn't know you could walk over here.
Yeah. Yep.
I spent hours wandering around, having done everything else.
Lovely little flowers.
I was about to give
I
up.
did the same.
To do
There's a
their
few
work.
things like this in this particular game that
Yeah.
are, let's say, frustrating.
It's just, let's say that they don't like there's something to be said for not holding the player's hand, but there's also something to be said for having some kind of environmental cue
Yeah.
that there's something that exists over there and that you don't know about unless you literally click on the far edge of the screen.
Oh, I'm glad we turned the sound effects down.
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot that these bees constantly do this.
Here we go.
Oh,
Another
come
list
on, they're
of
not that
equipment that we
dangerous,
need.
are they?
Oh, yeah.
Need a veil.
Yes, indeed.
I can't remember where you get that from.
I'm just gonna show you what I'm dealing with here at the minute.
Is she just on the keyboard or?
I've moved the keyboard out of her way. She's
Okay.
decided this is the perfect space to lie.
Asleep?
Yep.
Oh, well that's okay then.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I mean-
also, I don't have to deal with it.
I mean, I'm not gonna move her.
No.
You know, at least it's not like, you know, I don't know, Fortnite or something that I need to be able to move quickly.
Yeah,
It's a point
you
click
don't
game.
have to. Yeah, you can take your goddamn time,
Yeah.
and yeah, you don't need to be like you're not fighting 12-year-olds with mongoose friggin' reflexes.
Yeah.
Look, can I have some wax out of the beehive, or do I have to get tough?
Oh,
Tough.
so do you get
Go in there and fight the queen
rubbish
herself.
wax first, and then do you need like regular wax and sweaty wax?
I think there might be something like that, yeah, that you get the crap one and then...
Intimidate you through use of magic
maybe.
powers, that sort of thing.
I don't know.
I can't
or is that
remember.
is that maybe one of those things that you get it and then it just lives in your inventory forever because it doesn't have a use?
Because this is a point and click game from the 90s.
Yeah.
quest
Here we go.
to find objects which will catch my interest and
Isn't there
curry
something
my
about the?
favour.
No.
It would be a novelty.
You've no one but yourself to blame, sir.
Brilliant.
Off you go. The days are wasting.
Go on to my bizarre quest, please.
So you really like bees a lot then?
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful little things, sir. Such rich and varied life. Zooming into the hive and
There's also a healthy bit of
zooming out
lords and
again.
ladies in this as well.
Poetry.
Yeah, there's elves at some point.
Yeah.
There is
Poetry in
sort of
motion.
standing stones like the
No one
dancers.
pays them enough
Just the
attention,
beat.
sir,
In
that's what I
Loncra,
think.
is it? Do you go to Loncra?
I think
or
you
is it just
do,
the Ram
yeah.
Top?
If
I think.
only
well,
someone would give the little
If they don't
darlings
name
the
it that, it's
recognition they
certainly
deserve.
somewhere close by.
Quite.
I mean, it's all ants these days, sir. Ants this and ants that.
True.
Yes, now,
Yeah.
look,
Indeed.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing a bee can't cap, sir. Look at your basic regurgitation process, or the
Yeah.
fascinating little dances bees perform.
Thank you,
Point.
Nigel.
Watch out for the spider's web over in that tree. Point. The clover's coming into bloom. I was just getting into the really interesting bit.
Okay. It just ends the conversation.
That's a very good point and click joke. That's it.
That is funny. Yeah, that was good stuff. He's like, shut the fuck. I can't fucking deal with this.
Just like literally your
Introspection.
character walks away. Brilliant.
the eternal mystery. How do they fly? How do they communicate? And why are all the workers dumb enough to go off and toil in the fields all day, leaving the Queen lounging about, guzzling nectar and having a good
Oh,
time?
exactly, Rincewind.
Yeah. Oh, a little socialist there.
Bye!
Excuse me. Seize the means of production, goddammit.
That's it, Rincewind. The dictatorship of the proletariat.
The dictatorship, indeed.
Dictatorship.
Indeed.
Ooh.
That's a
yes.
Sepultura song, I believe. Oh, there's the traveling. I said the traveling shop actually moves around, doesn't
Yes,
it?
that's right.
Yeah.
We'll go there first.
Wandering
Yeah.
shop.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Here's
here we
our
go.
No one knows why.
explainer.
But all the
Nice.
Here are our
Sorry,
possible
Rob,
two
right.
flower.
And magical items
Yeah, in the first game,
kind
I
of
think it
brought
is
from
supposed to be
shops
him.
that appear and, after a trading life even briefer than a double glazing company's, vanish like smoke.
It's a very
They can
90s
turn
joke.
up
Yep.
wherever there's a suitable stretch of blank wall. But once there, they have always been there. Dust and grime and a general worn look instantly dispel any doubts in the minds of people who may have walked down that same street every day for a year without noticing it. There are three general theories to explain the phenomenon of wandering shops. 1. Many thousands of years ago, there evolved somewhere in the multiverse a race whose single talent was to buy cheap and sell dear. 2. They are the creation of a sympathetic fate, charged with the role of supplying exactly the right thing at the right time. 3. They are simply a very clever way of getting around the various Sunday closing acts. All these theories have two things in common.
Nice.
They explain the known facts, and they are completely and utterly wrong.
Like the one in the Light Fantastic, isn't it? That he like was a dick to a wizard, and then he told him to come back another day, and then he was closed that day, and then he wouldn't let the wizard in, and then he laughed. The wizard cursed him.
Why not? It's yours. You only had to ask.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yeah, she just gives you stuff.
Yeah.
You can get there's regular candles there as well that you can just have. I think.
Yes.
That looks nice. Can I have it
Same
then?
voice sample. Same voice sample. Exactly.
Certainly.
Yep.
No mumbo jumbo?
What's she gonna say?
No sudden insistence that I go on a special quest or anything?
What? Me? Order a princess about? Whatever are you thinking?
Nice. All right, get them candles too. You can tell the interactable objects.
Yeah.
Because it's like cartoons. You know what's gonna move in the old cartoons because they're a slightly different hue.
Candles, excellent. These should do the job nicely.
Okay.
Can you just grab them, or do you need to ask her for them? Oh yeah, because she tells you all about making dribbly candles.
Yes,
She's the one who tells you how to do it.
Certainly.
Is that incense burner? Right, yes, so you need that for the smoke for the bees?
Yes.
You can just get incense? Can you just keep taking incense? I say take a few in case, because I think it's something that, like...
No, it's. I think that's enough, and I just...
Is that just infinite?
I probably just take one off.
Oh,
sorry. I'm just poking the luggage.
Oh.
Let's talk to the old woman.
Indeed.
Hey there, Your Highness. And aren't you a pretty little girl?
I'm a man.
I'm not a little girl. I'm a powerful and dignified magician.
No, you are not.
Why are you dressed up as a princess, then?
I most certainly am not.
You've got a tall, pointy hat. All princesses have tall, pointy hats.
True.
Look, it's not...
And a dress. A tall, pointy hat and a dress. That's a princess in my book.
So how do you explain the beard, then, eh?
I thought that was just probably your peasant blood, dear. A lot of men find a bit of hair sultry and attractive.
Oh. I don't think that was me. I think that
I
was
can't really
cut
see
off.
that this shop serves any valid social purpose at all. It all seems like a total waste of resources.
Well, that's nice coming from a princess.
For the last time,
There's a socialist
I
undercurrent
am
going on
not
through
a
this.
princess.
Yeah.
Okay, Your Highness.
Look, all joking apart, what are you selling?
Well, Your Highness, this here is an adventure shop. It has all the marvelous things people need when they decide that their main calling in life is to find a hole in the ground, collect some friends, and then go delving into the underground, armed only with swords, rope, 10-foot poles, halberds, 6 torches, and a flask of oil.
Precious.
Okay.
And is there actually much of a demand
D&D
for this?
jokes.
Yep. They know their audience.
It's all
Yeah.
collectible trading cards these days. Dimwick, the smothering.
Okay, Magic the
It's
Gathering
taken all
jokes
the
too.
fun out of the business. I can't even shift magic items anymore.
Magic items? What, elven cloaks, magic swords, boots of speed, that kind of thing?
That's the stuff. We don't really stock the boots anymore, though. We did have boots of domination, but a female barbarian already bought up those. Anyway, do have a browse, Your Highness, and let me know if there's anything you
I
want.
forgot the whole thing that she thinks you're a princess.
Yeah, right. Tell us about candles.
Yep. You
Yes,
do
Your Royal
candles?
Highness. I make them by
Indeed.
hand. Well, I would make them by hand, but everyone just uses continual light spells these days. I don't really stock candles anymore. Those are just display models made out of plaster.
But you could make me some if you had the chance.
Oh, yes, love. I just need you to bring me the raw materials. Now, your grade A candle, that's made from dead whale. We used to use their nasal hairs. But these days, a true pure white candle is made from spermaceti.
Where does that come from?
I never dared ask, love. Anyway, the next best thing is beeswax.
I know where there's some bees.
Wait a minute.
We used to have a lovely bee milking parlor out the back.
Bee milking parlor.
The bees insisted
That sounds
it was
so
the
wrong.
only way to get the job done. Every evening, we'd round up the bees and settle them down in little chairs, give them all a newspaper, and let them wax away to their heart's content. Then someone pointed out that all we had to do was open up the hive and scoop out all the wax we want. The little buzzers had been having us on all along.
You just can't trust a bee, can you?
That's just what I always say, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else.
Right, so we got knowledge of candles. We got a flamingo. And we got a dead fish.
Yeah.
Some kind of stuffed taxidermy fish. You don't use that to replace a croquet mallet, do you? No.
You might actually. I'm gonna stop the recording just to make sure that we at least get this first bit in.
Okay,
Anyway.
also, do a save game first.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's do that.
Let's do a save game.
I don't
Look
trust
at this.
nothing. Oh look.
Oh Okay, thank you, Nala, for
Dribbly. Just dribbly.
Just dribbly.
Candle.
Just dribbly.
Just dribbly. Even though we haven't got them yet, but we just find out about.
So there we go. Oh,
okay.
It's so much easier now that Nala's moved. So I will stop the recording now. So that's our part 1. I think it was quite long. But we'll be back shortly with part 2.